Do you want to have a successful career and business and be fulfilled doing so? Do you want to know how to grow your business, be wealthy, and live on purpose without burning out? If so, then this is for you. Stay with me for a few minutes and I will reveal the 5 steps you can take right now to make that happen. Hi, I'm Ed Andrew, and this is me with my family enjoying some time on vacation together. To understand and apply those 5 steps to abundance, I want to introduce you to the concept of the lemonade stand. Think of the lemonade stand as your work, career, or your business, the place where you start. The concept is simple. You need lemons, you squeeze them into lemonade, and you start selling them at a stall. At the beginning, it's fun and easy. The mission is to serve happy customers and make a few dollars. The lemonade sells well. You do this a few more times, and the money starts to roll in. Now your simple fun idea turns into a business. And rather than selling lemon in cups, you decide to bottle it and make more money. That simple idea, that seed that you planted and tested, has now become a business. And for the sake of this story, it could also be your career. Now your business is rewarding. All you have to do is keep multiplying what you already have. It can bring you all the elements that you need to thrive, be fulfilled, and to evolve in life. You have a mission and direction, brings you passion and purpose to serve others. It's creative and it fuels your curiosity. The energy and vitality is the foundation for your growth. At some stage, you decide that you want more and you venture out into bigger markets. The biggest business is evolving and growing. To sustain that growth, the business needs care and attention, time and energy, just like your business and career needs your guidance. Both need to be cultivated and nourished. And I want you to see yourself as the farmer of the business. The farmer knows how to create an environment for success. When pests and weeds enter the farm, he knows how to manage them and protect his crops. He will do everything he can to keep the soil fertile. Now, remember, a few minutes ago, I promised you the 5 steps to nurturing your work and life. One of them is to how to create the right environment for success. And stay with me for another few minutes and I'll explain that in more detail. He knows that planting seeds in a hostile environment is bad for growth. He finds the place which provides the best opportunity to sustain and grow his business. The farmer grows his farm, nourishing the trees which provide the life for his business with all the energy needed to succeed. Just like the farmer, you know what to do to grow your work, and you invest all your time and energy into it. Though there's one critical difference, and if you don't know what that is, then over time you'll lose energy, motivation, and purpose. You started with a simple idea and you've now turned that into an income. To grow that income, the farmer had to plant more trees, build a bigger farm with more machinery to sell more bottles of lemonade. With more income came more opportunity to expand, and soon he was selling his products around the world. And just like you, his business was now taking up much more of his time, and he was beginning to become overwhelmed. Though as the business kept growing, he didn't take time to reflect or ask for help. This was a mistake most of us make, including myself. And you see, the farmer's worked hard. He's earned a great income, has a family, a house, and a new car, and he thought these were the symbols of success, that they were the products of his happiness, and he'd chased them for a long time. And don't get me wrong, you should be accumulating wealth, though wealth is just a product of your effort. You see, one thing is missing, and he didn't know what it is. To everyone else, he looked very successful, though he didn't feel that way himself. And does this story sound familiar to you? You see, he's getting more and more tired, his energy's low, and he's beginning to burn out. And there's a nagging question that won't go away, and it gets louder and louder each day. Though as he can't find the answer, he keeps marching forwards. He keeps trying to figure it out on his own. And then one day, the storm comes, and there's a situation that once he could have overcome easily, and now he's lost. He can no longer make decisions as easily as he once could. The stress has caused him to lose clarity, and he no longer knows what direction to take. The farm which he built with strong foundations and nourished for so long begins to wither and die. Does this sound familiar to you? Is your work, business, and career taking a similar path? Now imagine if you could change that and have the life you always wanted. How would that feel? Remember, a few minutes ago, I promised to show you how to create harmony. I'm going to reveal those 5 steps you can take right now to create abundance in your work, your life, your health, wealth, and relationships. And first, let's take a brief look at where it went wrong. Like most people, you had an idea for what you wanted and you raced ahead in pursuit of it, constantly chasing the life you dreamed of, probably running to or from some long held belief. There were many times when you're overwhelmed and you thought those problems were external, so you looked externally for help. You seek answers from people and gurus who suggest that you keep on racing ahead so that you don't get left behind. And if you're like me, you probably watched a few YouTube videos, maybe even attended a self help course. A few of you may have even tried to solve this on your own. I know I did, and it never works because you haven't learned how to apply that knowledge to your life. You viewed growth in your work and career as linear and financial, and you believe that if you keep accelerating, then eventually you'll get the success you want. The problem is that just like the farmer, you know how to grow a business and your career. What you forgot is that you have to grow at the same time. And as life evolves, our mission, our passion, and how we express our purpose changes. You forgot to nourish the one thing that allows you to grow internally and to be fulfilled. And you disconnected from the one thing that's designed to create awareness and protect you. You forgot to nourish yourself. And don't worry, that's perfectly normal. No one has taught you where to find that information and how to apply it. And you invested your time and energy into external happiness. That's okay. Now, are you ready to get unstuck? Yes, great. Then here are those 5 steps I promised. The first one is to recognize that the mission you once created was most likely achieved a long time ago, and you've never set a new one. And in the farmer's case, the simple idea of the lemonade stand was accomplished long before he decided to expand, and he never set a new mission. So the first step is to set a new mission. Meaning and purpose changes over time. And we have to recognize that. And the roots you planted a long time ago no longer support you today. So setting a mission is about working out what you want to achieve over the next 12 to 18 months and making sure that you only do what is aligned to that mission. The second step is to recharge and recalibrate your energy. You see, you consumed a huge amount of energy in growing your work, your business, and your career, and you've never replaced it. You've been burning out. To recharge that energy, you need to get back to the basics. And as humans, we need fuel to produce energy. Our basic needs are equally as simple as the seed the farmer nourished. Clean food, ideally eating seasonally and without any pesticides. We need hydration, clean water without too many stimulants like alcohol and caffeine, as change requires energy. And we need to have a real, not an artificial measure of how much energy we have for each day. We need natural vitality. And I would suggest that you need at least 80% energy and vitality in everything that you do. Otherwise, it's simply not good enough. And we need exercise and mobility. And of course, we need time for ourselves. We need time to connect to our heart and soul, to practice stillness and to reflect. We need to be able to slow down and develop intuition, which is our natural protection from anything or anyone that is designed to hurt us. You need to reconnect with your curiosity and creativity, to explore and expand your mind, to be willing to learn, to apply that knowledge, integrate it with your new mission, and to take action. And the third step is is to recognize that you can't do this on your own. So rather than appointing experts to help your business growth, find a coach to support your personal growth. Now you can begin to nourish yourself. You align to a greater good. You stay connected to your heart. You can listen to your soul. You know how and when to use your mind and intuition, when to value strategy and logic and feeling. And do you remember that nagging feeling the farmer had that he couldn't understand? You see, that was his soul reminding him he was here for a greater purpose, and he'd lost touch with that in the external pursuit of his business. And you can connect again to that mission, to that sense of purpose and meaning. And with harmony and internal growth, then you have abundance to create anything you want, to have everything you desire. And the fourth step is to build a supportive environment around you, a place where you can grow. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, a place where your friends, your family support you, a place where you build strong relationships. And rather like the farmer weeding out any pests, we learn how to protect ourselves from anyone who hurts us. You learn how to let go of negative people, behavior, and limiting beliefs. And you ask better questions. Does this serve me? Is this aligned to my mission? Does this support my values? What does my intuition tell me? Am I going against it? Am I being kind to myself and others? You develop self awareness and become less reactive. Then the fifth step is building awareness and intuition. You become an expert at measuring your energy and protecting yourself. You ask yourself, do I have the energy for this project or activity? If not, then how do I recharge? And if I can't recharge, then I don't take it on board. Now you're laying the strongest foundations for growth in your work and life. And when a storm arrives, you've developed enough tools, skills, and resilience to protect yourself so you can take action and move forwards. And just as surely as the farmer can plant the seeds again to grow his business, you can create the life that's in harmony with your work and you can grow together. The only question is, do you want to take the easy path or the hard path? If that's you and you want to take the path to abundance and you would like to learn more, then you can just click the button below and book a free discovery call directly with me. You see, I've been in that place too, and I had to figure out the answer. And this is your chance to have a conversation about doing something for yourself that perhaps you've never had before. And I've worked with over 20,000 people in more than 40 countries solving that problem. And this is me on a coaching call with some of those people in my program. So if you're committed and ready to invest in yourself, to have maybe difficult conversations, then jump on a call just like these people did, and I'll see you soon. Otherwise, subscribe to the channel and keep watching, and maybe we'll talk again.